Hello friends, ever since I tested the camera of Redmi Note 8 Pro, I was super excited to see what improvement Redmi Note 9 Pro will bring. And now I have this awesome looking Redmi Note 9 Pro with me, and I have tested the camera of this phone. I can say this is not what I expected as far as the camera is concerned. I will definitely try to show you what experience I had while testing this phone. So let's not waste the time and move on. Friends, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do it and press the bell icon to get my next video's notifications. The camera specification hasn't changed much from the previous Note 8 Pro. The main highlight is once again the 64 megapixel lens that was quite a performer in the previous model. There are still 8 megapixel and 2 megapixel lenses for ultra wide and bokeh shots. Although the macro sensor has been improved from 2 MP to 5 MP this time, but macro sensors still look like a marketing gimmick to me. On the front side, the selfie camera has been downgraded from 20 megapixel to 16 megapixel. It is placed right in the middle here inside the punch hole. Guys, let me clear one thing. The Redmi Note 9 Pro is also coming with 48 megapixel sensor in some parts of the world. But here in Pakistan, the Pro version is coming with a 64 megapixel lens. Probably it is the same as Note 9 Pro Max, but the Max version comes with a 33 watt charger in India, and here Note 9 Pro comes with a 30 watt charger in Pakistan. As far as the features are concerned, the camera phone is loaded with lots of tools. 15 seconds short video and slow-mo tools can be really handy for TikTokers. I'm not a personal fan of macro videos yet because of their inconsistent performance, but with a 5 megapixel sensor, the super macro video could be an interesting option for content creators. Even Movie Frame is an awesome tool for bringing an anamorphic experience to your videos and still images, and it could be quite a handy feature for vloggers. The 64 megapixel is becoming more common now. We experienced it on Samsung Galaxy A71 and Oppo Reno 3 Pro lately, but I haven't noticed a considerable difference between a 48 megapixel and a 64 megapixel, although the latter is a bigger sensor, but its performance hasn't been very consistent on every phone I have tested so far. But as the trend goes, Xiaomi is making use of pixel binning method that results in 16 megapixel standard shots. On this camera, the 64 megapixel images didn't show anything better than 16 megapixel shots. Look at these two images. What was not readable in the 16 megapixel shot is also not noticeable on 64 MP photo. Apart from the bigger size, which I don't believe you will need on your mobile phone or social media, there is nothing extra. Let me share the same images I took after a few hours when the sun moved away. It's still 15 past 1 PM and the sun is right in the middle, but the loss of detail is very noticeable. Redmi Note 9 Pro uses a software-based telephoto feature up to 2x that can further zoom in up to 10x, but neither of them is capable of capturing a sharp and well-detailed image. 2x reduces the image quality by at least 60%, which keeps losing every bit of detail as you zoom in further. It's better to use a 64 megapixel mode and crop the desired area for getting a closer look on any picture. Wide-angle images look a bit higher in contrast and color saturation, but the details are not even closer to what standard mode captures. The low light and night performance of Redmi Note 9 Pro isn't as promising as the Redmi Note 8 Pro performed during our test. The Note 9 Pro falls short of basic skills to deal with the light sources at night, although Xiaomi says it features Night Mode 2.0, but the resulting images in such a situation are filled with lens glare, they are flattened and washed out with no essential details at all. The images do look very colorful on mobile screens, but zooming into actual size clearly shows the loss of details. It could be a software glitch which Xiaomi might fix in its next update, but for now the problem exists.
However, where the light falls on the subject properly, the night mode works quite decently
with much controlled white balance and vivid colors, and the results are quite satisfactory. Have a look at the following images to see both kinds of results. Redmi Note 9 Pro creates some nice bokeh effects in the daylight with portraits and macro mode through its 2MP and 5MP sensors. The latter allows more than 2 cm distance from the subject that gives a bit more control to avoid the shaking of hands. Images look wonderful on the mobile screens, but their actual size on higher screen reveals a lot of noise, less sharpness, and ordinary subject mapping. This phone can make stabilized videos at 720 and 1080p resolution. Video quality at 1080p and 720 looks quite natural and very reasonable in quality. The 4K videos are however oversaturated and there is no stabilization available as well. Have a look at some sample shots. Friends, now we end this video, but I would like to recall the performance of Note 8 Pro. Let's check out some sample images. So guys, this was the camera test of Redmi Note 9 Pro, and I hope you would be having a better idea about its performance in both day and night. I think the day performance or any place such as shopping malls where the ambient light is good, this phone can give good results. But as the light gets weaker, somehow the noise becomes too unbearable, and it also has an impact on the quality and sharpness of the image. The night mode is not always reliable, especially when the light source is too heavy and confronting the lens. Guys, if you want to see the high-res images that we used in this video, you can find the Google Drive link below in the description. You can also find there the comparison images for better understanding the results. Well, if you found this video interesting, do like it and share your opinion in the comment area below. Until my next video, Allah Hafiz.